saying I wouldn't get slapped, but I'm just saying, before you sit your ass back in your chair, Jada and everybody else gonna have to move out the way. Cause we're gonna be down here moving furniture around, partner.
At the end of the day, I lost it, you know? And I guess what I would say, you just never know what somebody's going through.
And God gave her back to me in 2005. I put her name on the back, man. You understand me. That's mine right there. Yeah, I own you and you own me. I will kill everybody in here about your ass. Please understand that about the way I love you, Marjorie Elaine.
It looks like the Fresh Prince has taken the stage once again. Will Smith is getting ready to roast another staple in Hollywood, Steve Harvey. Now you might wonder why these two Hollywood heavyweights are in a bit of a tiff. Apparently it's all about relationships, open relationships, that is Will Smith. Took a little bit of a shot at Steve Harvey about his unknown open relationship with his wife Marjorie, saying that it's kind of funny how they both ended up in the same boat. I mean, Will Smith's wife Jada had her entanglement, as she called it, and now Marjorie, Steve's wife, is having her own little adventure in infidelity as well now. Before I get into it, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe so you never miss out on any new videos. It's free and helps us bring out new content for your enjoyment. Foreign music, so it looks like the tables have turned a bit in Tinseltown's Steve Harvey. We know him as a master comedian, radio show host, TV host. He's finding himself on the receiving end. Some payback from none other than Will Smith. See, Steve Harvey has never really been one to hold back, and in the past he's taken some good-natured pokes at Will Smith, cracking some jokes about his relationship with Jada, and also siding with Chris Rock over the whole Oscars laugh debacle. But now, it's Steve's turn to be in the limelight. You see, there's been some rumors swirling around Hollywood that Marjorie, Steve's wife, has found herself in a bit of a love triangle. It looks like she's taken a page out of Jada's book and had a rendezvous with not just one but two of the family's close personal connections, Steve's own bodyguard and the family chef, the Fresh Prince, having the time of his life with the news he sees in the moment and turning the tables on Steve, serving up some ROASTS like a fancy Sunday dinner. And here's the thing, Will doesn't even care how mean his jokes might sound. He's taken his revenge because it wasn't so long ago that Steve Harvey did not mince his own words. He threw some serious shade at Will following the infamous lap of the Oscars. It was a pretty bold move. He openly declared that he lost a significant amount of respect for Will Smith, and we all remember that moment. Will Smith went viral for slapping Chris Rock across the face after Chris made a joke about Jada's alopecia at the Oscars. It became a viral sensation and dominated headlines worldwide. People from all over the world condemned Will Smith for his actions, and one of those people was TV host Steve Harvey. He labeled that Smith's lap.
It was alarming, but he hauled off power and he slapped Chris. But let me tell you how punk of a move that really was. Look, man, we in show business. We know how this is. That was such a Hollywood move. He knew he could get away with that. That's why he did it. That's all that is, man.
Steve also went on to express his feelings about the incident. According to Yahoo, he didn't mince words when he was at a speaking engagement in Georgia State University. On April 25th, he went on to say,
A lot of respect for him that day.
He also offered a very candid insight into his own spiritual journey, describing himself as an undeveloped Christian.
I'm a Christian, right? But I'm like a really underdeveloped Christian. You know, like I don't do high level Christianity. I'm not like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm like a 2.
Now, Steve's little analogy was to describe what his response to being slapped would be. The little fun twist he suggested that
slap Bishop Jakes, he'll turn the other cheek, because he's a high level Christian. You slap me, Will Smith, let me explain something to you. It's no way you slapping me, turn around, button your jacket, and walk off that stage. I'm not saying I wouldn't get slapped, but I'm just saying, before you sit your back in your chair, Jada and everybody else gonna have to move out the way, because we're gonna be down here moving furniture around, partner. That's the type of Christian I am.
Now Will Smith. He's the cracker joker too, and he's having quite the laugh at Steve and at his expense because Steve Harvey's own house isn't exactly pristine at the moment because with these rumors swirling that Steve's wife, Marjorie, has found herself in the middle of this little three-way entanglement. There's also whispers of a divorce on the horizon with a $200 million settlement. So for Will Smith, the situation couldn't be more poetic. A bit of karma come into play a leading role in this very interesting story. I mean, it can't help but wonder what Will Smith is probably thinking, something maybe along the lines of, well, Steve, looks like the Christianity you are preaching is kind of missing from your own family playbook. And you know what's even more crazy? It's kind of a bit of a coincidence. Jada Pinkett Smith and Marjorie Harvey both married these big shot actors in Hollywood and then decided to tip their toes into some relationship gray areas. I mean, Jada's infamous for using that entanglement term to describe her relationship out of marriage. Meanwhile, Marjorie, well, she's doing her best to kind of dodge the rumors. But you know what they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. These two women making headlines for their actions, raising eyebrows all over Hollywood. And here's the kicker, there's this whole idea that both situations have this toxicity swirling around them. It's kind of got everyone thinking about how they're managing their marriages onto the glare of the spotlight. It's not always pretty. Jada Pinkett Smith and Marjorie Harvey might as well be starring in their own reality show at this point. See, with Jada, there's always been rumors that have floated around for years that she's a bit of a control freak, and there was the whispers of her kids with some drug-related issues. Meanwhile, Marjorie has earned herself quite the reputation on the internet for being very toxic with relationships. Just even talk that she played a role in the breakup with her daughter Lori and Michael B. Jordan. It's almost like these two women are on a mission to keep the rumors coming. Or is it to stay in the spotlight? Well, Will Smith must be having a good laugh regardless when he thinks about how Steve Harvey called him out only to find himself facing a very similar situation right now. And let's not forget Steve talking all that Christianity stuff and turning the other cheek. Looks like Will is ready to give him a little taste of his own medicine and maybe a bit of humiliation for the not so friendly remarks he made back in the day. Sounds like we're in for a Hollywood-sized grudge, and Will might just be plotting his revenge, or is he gonna sit back and enjoy the whole show? What do you think? Comment down below, and let us know if you liked this video. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this every week where I uncover the secrets of your favorite celebrities.